Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I wanted to talk a little bit about cooking in Animal Crossing and how it could work if it were introduced in Animal Crossing New Horizons. So I'm sure you guys have heard me speak about this already in my ideas for Animal Crossing New Horizons videos, but just in case you haven't, I genuinely think it would be super awesome if we were able to cook in Animal Crossing. It's something I've wished we could do in the game since I was little, so I have quite a lot of ideas for foods we could make and how it could work. So in the Animal Crossing New Horizons trailers, they have showed us a lot of information on the new crafting feature. During these parts of the videos you can see that some of the first few items we can craft are a campfire, a frying pan, and you can also see on the menu that there is a section for what looks like a symbol of a mug. I wonder if this will be a section where we can craft different drinks that we've seen in the trailers, like tea, coffee, coconut milk or fruit juice. But I also imagine that maybe some other sorts of foods and drink could be crafted here too. After all, why would there be an entire section for crafting just for a few drink items? I think it's something to think about. I believe that in the game the cooking will work very much like the cooking in Zelda Breath of the Wild. We can collect recipes, crafting materials and ingredients to unlock new food to cook. For example, in the game footage we see that after Ayu picks up a clam, she learns a new crafting recipe for fishing bait. I believe this will work with other items. For example, after picking up a perfect apple, you might learn the recipe for apple pie, a scorched apple or even a sticky apple. To collect other ingredients, there could even be a new character that runs a food shop. Or it could be something we can harvest in town, such as the fruit, weeds and mushrooms. I think that after we have collected ingredients and by completing tasks for different villagers, we will learn many new recipes. They could even see that you're carrying something in your pocket and learn a new recipe that way. For example, Bob might run up to you and say, "Wow, that's a really awesome sea bass you've caught there. I'm really hungry, do you think you could cook it for me?" Then if you have crafted the campfire, a stove, barbecue or frying pan, you could make your character interact with it. By clicking on one of these items, a menu could pop up asking if you'd like to start cooking. You can click yes or no, and then pick which ingredients from your pockets you want to combine together. After cooking the fish, you could gift it back to Bob and he'd be so happy. He'd return the favour with a piece of furniture, some bells, wallpaper or new clothes. Just like in previous games with delivering items, this could be something more technical which would take a little bit longer to do and would be more fun. It could also get super hard to do. For example, a villager says their favourite food is smoked coelacanth. I don't know, each to their own I guess. Come on, you can catch and speak to octopi in this game. Nothing really makes sense in this game, okay? But yeah, they say their favourite food is smoked coelacanth and ask you if you could make them some. To do so, you'd have to craft a specific fishing bait in order to catch a coelacanth first. So first of all, you'd be walking around town, trying to find the items you need for the fishing bait. Maybe you'd even need a certain level fishing rod before you can catch one too, like silver or gold. So you'd have to get all of these items first, just in order to catch the fish. It'd be super fun trying to collect all the different things to make your villagers' favourite food and make them really happy. And of course there wouldn't just be fish you could cook. As we've seen in New Leaf and City Folk, there are other food items in Animal Crossing too. In New Leaf there are coffee beans you can get from Brewster, but they really had no purpose. Maybe in New Horizons we could actually use them to craft our own coffee at home if we have a coffee machine. In City Folk and New Leaf we also had food items like oil, sugar, flour and things like that during the Harvest Day event. I think these ingredients could also return, and we could use them to craft all sorts of things. Maybe on villagers' birthdays we could collect all these ingredients and craft a birthday cake and bring it to their house. It would make the whole birthday party event so much more interactive and lovely. And speaking of the Harvest Day, it would also make that event even more awesome too. We could actually craft the food items ourselves instead of just struggling to find the ingredients. Maybe depending on the quality of the cooking items we've crafted, the size of the fish, whether it's a perfect fruit or not, and all of these types of things, it could determine how much the villagers would enjoy eating it and how much Franklin would rate it on the Harvest Day. There's so many fun items we could craft. Maybe we could craft fruit bowls by collecting many different fruits around town. Maybe we could make a big mushroom soup by collecting many mushrooms around town. Maybe when the villagers visit town and stay in the igloo during the winter, They could ask you to catch them a fish or collect other ingredients like mushrooms and things like that to add to their pot of soup. I just think there's so many fun and amazing things that could be expanded upon and improved if cooking was just added to the game. I know some people don't like the whole idea of farming and cooking in Animal Crossing, and I completely understand that. I don't come to Animal Crossing for Stardew Valley gameplay either, you know. But we've actually all been farming in Animal Crossing for years. Creating a big orchard and selling fruits is the main way all of us make bells in Animal Crossing, so it's not so much of a big change at all. And in the most recent New Horizons trailer, they did show off the new fruit energy system they're bringing into the game. So we know that eating at least is definitely going to be something that's necessary in this game, at least if you want to move big items like trees around easier. I personally think it's such a lovely thing that they could add to the game, and I think it'd improve the series a lot. It's just something cute we could do. After all the villagers have their own favourite blend of coffee, so wouldn't it be awesome if each villager had their own favourite meal too? They introduced different sweets and snacks that villagers would like in Pocket Camp as well, but these were mainly used to increase friendship level with villagers. However, I don't think there will be any friendship levels in New Horizons, which means it will just be so wholesome, sweet and relaxing, learning our friends' favourite recipes and foods and collecting them all. The foods can be used as furniture items just like the fruit bowls and cake items in previous games. And like I said, it improved the seasonal events so much. Imagine actually being able to cook and craft your own Valentine's chocolate to gift to your favourite villager, blend your own coffee and have Brewster judge how well you made it, or just eat and drink these items yourself to have different effects on your character. Like how you'd blush when your character eats Valentine's chocolate, or how you'd grow really huge if you ate a certain mushroom. I just think it'd be so fun and amazing. But let me know what you guys think. Do you like my ideas? Do you think cooking would ruin the game? Let me know in the comments. And if you have any ideas for foods we could make in New Horizons, I'd love to hear some of your ideas too. But yeah, that's all for today guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please do leave a like and subscribe, only if you want to though. And thank you all so much for watching, and I'll speak to you on my next video. Bye!